This week, the wrestling world and millions of fans around the globe were left in shock. WWE legend Hulk Hogan, the larger-than-life icon who made Hulkamania a global phenomenon, has tragically passed away at the age of 71 after suffering cardiac arrest. And among those heartbroken by the news is someone you might not expect, Bam Margera, the wild skateboarder and star of Jackass. Today, Bam opens up like never before, sharing raw memories, funny stories, and what Hogan really meant to him. This is more than a tribute. It's a deeply personal look at the man behind the legend. At first glance, Bam Margera and Hulk Hogan might seem like total opposites. One a skateboarding daredevil, famous for outrageous stunts. The other, a pro wrestling giant who defined an era. But what many fans didn't know is that these two shared an unexpected bond, built on laughter, music, and mutual respect. Yeah, it's been a really rough week, especially with Hulk. My heart goes out to all of them. We spent the whole winter in Tampa, skating with pros, hanging out. It was special. It was in Tampa, Florida, that Bam and Hulk grew close. Bam and his wife, Danny Marie, a professional stretch coach, ended up staying the whole winter near Hulk's best friend, Jake. Hulk Hogan, despite battling chronic pain and walking with a cane, still had his trademark humor and energy. He sees me and goes, "Bam, what's up, man? You're shredding again." And I told him my wife was a stretch coach. And Hulk said, "That's what I need. If you stay in Florida, fix my back, you can skate." So we stayed the whole winter for the Hogans. The days were filled with skating, stretching sessions, and every Monday night, Hulk, Bam, and friends hosted karaoke. Bam remembers those nights as some of the best times, full of laughs, music, and seeing a lighter side of Hulk Hogan few fans ever witnessed. But there was one memory Bam holds closest to his heart, the night they both checked off a lifelong dream. It was fairly recent. Hulk knew I was in St. Petersburg, Florida, and it was on both our bucket lists to see Yngwie Malmsteen play guitar live. Through a connection of mine, we saw him play, hung out backstage, and even did a song together. At one point, Hulk and I just looked at each other and were like, "This was on my bucket list." Yeah, mine too, brother. In that moment, Bam didn't see the wrestling legend. He saw the fan, the friend, the man who still chased moments that made him feel alive. Bam also shared how happy he was that Hulk lived to see a special milestone. You know, it's really cool that he got to see his son Nick Hogan get married. Walk him down the aisle. We actually had dinner plans for next week. And now he's gone. Despite years of surgeries, pain, and media headlines, Hulk never stopped being there for his family. And that, Bam says, is what truly mattered. But then, everything changed. On Thursday morning, paramedics were called to Hulk Hogan's Clearwater, Florida home after a cardiac arrest. Despite efforts to save him, Hulk was pronounced dead at the hospital. I'm still shocked. It's actually really hard to concentrate on a skateboard up there right now. Life is very precious. One moment you're making dinner plans, and the next they're gone. Hulk's death, Bam says, is a painful reminder that even icons aren't invincible, and why it's so important to cherish every moment. Amid the grief, Bam shared one funny story that shows Hulk's big heart, and how sometimes rumors get out of control. There was a rumor going around that I had died, and Hulk believed it. He tweeted about it. So I called him, "Hey Hulk, it's Bam." He's like, "What? You back from the dead?" "No, brother, I was never dead." We both laughed so hard about it. Beyond the jokes and laughter, Hulk genuinely cared about Bam's well-being. He'd always tell me, "Please don't drink, brother. Stay away from drugs and alcohol. Live a drug-free life." Those words meant a lot to me, and I know he meant it. For Bam, who's faced his own public struggles, those words are more than advice. They're a part of Hulk's legacy. Hulk Hogan was so much more than the bandana, the mustache, or the catchphrases. To his fans, he was a hero. To his family, a father and husband. And to Bam Margera, he was a real friend who brought joy, music, and support. I still can't believe he's gone, but the memories we shared mean everything. Thank you, brother. Hulk Hogan changed wrestling forever. But beyond the championships and crowds, his greatest legacy might just be the love and laughter he shared off the stage. Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan. You're gone, but you'll never be forgotten. Share your favorite Hulk Hogan moment in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more stories from the world of wrestling, skate, and celebrity.